Hi Virgo, welcome to the end of your February tarot reading. So this is the general message, or we're just going to see, where it takes us. So your focus for this month, or not this month, but the end of the month, is Cancer. So you could be having a lot of influence of Cancer energy. So you could be focused on things that that are important to you as far as your home life, family life, connections with your mother, or your moon sign could be definitely being tapped into during this time. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see. Or you could just be dealing with a straight up Cancer. I actually just did a reading on the Virgo and Cancer relationship. So if you are dealing with a Cancer and you want more insight on that, go ahead and check that out for yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for clicking the video, Virgo. I truly appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for Virgo. Perfectly came out. All right, so the bottom of the deck, the base energy for this reading for this time is the Eight of Cups. So I do see that there is some sort of, I don't know why reconciliation was coming out, but I feel like somebody wants to reconcile with someone. I feel like you want to make things right with someone, or you're thinking about someone constantly, okay? For whatever reason, I do think that it's you that wants that to happen. We have the Queen of Cups here, so you definitely could be thinking about that Cancer, or it could be a Pisces, or just whoever you're emotionally attracted to, emotionally in touch with. I do feel like this is someone who, it could be male or female, but I'm saying it's somebody that you are genuinely connected to. You feel like this is the only person who truly understands you emotionally, okay? Now, with the Eight of Swords showing up here, yeah, you want that reconciliation. You want to talk to this person. It's almost like this is something that's been going on, or you've been feeling this way for quite a bit of time. And for whatever reason, Virgo, I feel like you have opportunities to reach out, but for whatever reason, you stop yourself. And now this could just be, because of the situation at hand, it doesn't make sense for you to reach out, or you feel like it's not practical, but you do have a very, very soft spot in your heart for this person at this time, and it's showing up very strongly. Now, we also have the Hierophant showing up here, so there is some Taurus energy, but I also feel like this is just like showing the reason why you haven't reached out. It's like if this person, betrays you or did something where you just can't take them back because it's just against your morals, it's against what you believe, what you stand for, then that's the reason why you're not reaching out. But it doesn't mean that spot for them just goes away. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're fighting these feelings that you're feeling at this time, but you have reason to. The reason you're doing it is because you feel like it's something has already crossed the line too much to be like, trying to go back to this person. So I can understand that. Especially that Virgo energy, I get that a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what all of this is talking about. Yeah, so this person is somebody that it's your past lover. This is somebody that you were with. It could have been a short time or a long time, but I feel like this is somebody that you've known for a very long time. And you guys were in a relationship for however long, but I feel like you've known them in your life for quite a bit of time. And it's kind of like the feeling or the mood that I'm getting is like it's raining outside, and you're drinking tea or something, and you're just thinking about them, and you're kind of just like in your feelings like a lot with this person. Yeah, Ace of Cups, because you do love them. Even if this is a friend or a lover, it doesn't matter. You really do love this person. And I feel like you wish that things could go back to this, or you want to get back to that, but you haven't gotten to that phase where that's possible. Now, there is a lot of blue here. I do feel like there's a lot of wanting to communicate, feeling that you want to communicate, but you just can't for whatever reason, right? Okay. So you guys need to talk about, moving on. I feel like there wasn't any closure here. The conversation that you want to have or you need to have is about moving on to that next chapter, to that next phase. Yeah, okay. Also, I feel like you want to tell them how hard it's been without them. But again, you don't want to seem vulnerable to this person because I feel like they already, messed up. They already, ruined the situation in your mind. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you want to talk to this person about moving on. It's not that you necessarily want to hold on to them, but you still feel like this is a huge deal for you not to be in my life. Like it's a big situation. But I also feel like it was fate. Like it was supposed to happen, and I think you know that as well, which is why, again, you won't reach out to them. Okay, so there's just a lot of energy here with I feel like some of you even want to confront this person because they've moved on and it's like a serious relationship, or they're married now, and you just want to be like, dang, like, you know, how has life been for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you just want to kind of get that closure, but you still want to be cool with this person, but you know that that's not possible. So there's just a lot of things here. A lot of things here. Yeah, that bad news is showing up here, the Three of Swords. You know, with that Hierophant energy we were talking about, your morals, your beliefs or whatever, the reason why you won't reach out, or the reason that you're staying quiet and peaceful about the situation, is because you know there's nothing good that's going to come out of this. You know, there's a lot of conversation that could be had with this situation, but it's not going to lead anywhere. You know, it's still going to be the same thing. Like, it's still going to be like, okay, well, it was nice talking to you, you know, like, and that's it. There is no, like, moving forward after that. And I think you're trying to save yourself from this pain. But I don't really know where it's stemming from, because I feel like you guys have not been together in a while. I feel like this person has moved on. You guys have been separated for a while. But for whatever reason, they're popping up in your head, you know? They could be, yeah. I kind of feel like somebody's married now, too. And it's like, you know, there's no going back unless they get a divorce or something. Yeah, and you don't want to disrespect what they have now, or yeah, it's something like that. Oh, Virgo. Okay, so it's not letting me see anything else about that. Let's go ahead and see who else is involved in this. Who's on your mind so heavy? Who the hell is this? Okay. Okay, so we got a Pisces, a Libra, or a Taurus. Right, so that Taurus energy was showing up here. Yeah, that Pisces energy was showing up here. All right, so yeah, they're showing up very strongly, which means that you were thinking about them very strongly, right? Okay, rightfully so, rightfully so. All right. Okay, so you're showing up as the Emperor. So, okay, I can definitely see where you're at now, Virgo. So you have all of these feelings, but you are disciplined enough and you're mature enough to know, you know, you can't reach out to them. Like, it's just not, it's not supposed to happen. It's just not supposed to happen. I feel like it's a desire or it's something that you would like to do, but you know, at the end of the day, what is it going to do for you? What would it really add to your existence, you know? I think you also are patient enough to know, like, now is not the right time to make that move, okay? So, all right, so you're showing up as somebody calm. You know, you're not embarrassing yourself. You're not being overly dramatic about the situation. And this other person, wow, they're showing up as quite a few things. Okay, so they have truce here. So, you know, they have no hard feelings towards you. Okay, so that's something I do think that you need to know. If it ended bad or if you felt like things were just awkward between you guys. Failure is here. So it's kind of like they felt like, dang, that was something that could have been something and it just didn't make it, right? We have death. I believe that they know that there is no going back to the situation. They're very aware of that as well. The Empress. So they're showing up. There was someone who has the Empress here too. So they could be showing up as somebody who now is being appreciated by someone else, or they're being with someone who knows their worth. Okay, especially if you guys had like a weird battle with that type of situation. And then lastly, they're showing up as Son of Air. So with this, they you know, ponder on the thought of you every now and then, but they're not to the point where they're trying to seek you out. You know, they may you know, if they have your number still, they may like start texting you and then like delete it type of thing, but they're not actively pondering or trying to come up with a plan to speak to you. All right, so you know, that for some of you that might be hurtful, but for some of you that might make you feel good that they do have all of these thoughts about you. All right, so all right, that's cute. So let me go ahead and give you an advice card. I feel like this is like a really bittersweet type of thing, right? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So this is interesting. I actually feel like this is saying, for some of you, there is hope for the future, but it's going to take a long time, okay? Now, that isn't for everyone. I don't think everyone is going to have that same outcome. For some of you, this is a reminder that, you know, you're just going to have to work on yourself, and if true love is what you're waiting for, you're going to have to work on yourself and wait. You know what I mean? Like, you have to wait for the right timing. So that's interesting. Let me go ahead and give you an oracle card. Oh, harmony. Okay. So this is very interesting. So especially for those of you who will end up together later on, this is a moment where you're, you know, if you guys actually end up being together in the future, you're going to be like, this is the time where I thought that me and your dad or me and your mom weren't going to be together, type of thing. This is kind of like what shows you and proves to you that you do love this other person. I'm also saying with this harmony energy, there is no hard feelings. And I think some of you need to hear that when it comes to the situation, because somebody really feels like you guys are not on you know, good terms just because you guys aren't talking every day, or it's not how it used to be. There is no hard feelings. I actually feel like this is a beautiful way to end this message, especially if this is like the end of the road for some of you guys. There's no hard feelings. You guys do have love for each other, but for whatever reason, if it didn't work out, it just didn't work out. And so that is the end of your February. I hope that rounds out everything. I kind of feel like this situation was a way longer experience, and it's just rounding out during this time of the year. So when things end, there's only new things that can come towards you. So who knows, maybe something better and someone better will come towards you. But for now, that is your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you would like your own private reading with me on anything of your choice, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. I would love to read for you. And if you want to see more videos like this, or anything astrology based, metaphysical based, or, you know, spiritual, whatever, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.